Hey YouTube, it's Royce Bradley here with the Royce Report, and today I wanted to show y'all my vinyl record collection right here. I got a whole bunch of them here, and these are newly pressed records, and vinyl records. And then I got my turntable here, and I'm going to show y'all that, and I'm going to get to that after I show y'all my vinyl record collection. So, set my camera. I'll be about right about right here. So my first vinyl record that I got is the Beastie Boys. Oh yeah, the old school Beastie Boys. So this one is the only kind of rap is this is one of the only kind of rap that I ever listened to is the Beastie Boys. So this is something that's really my favorite. I don't listen to this album very much, but when I'm in the mood to listen to rap, I listen to the Beastie Boys. So there's that one. Then I've got Christina Aguilera. Yeah, she is pretty good. I got her album Stripped on vinyl record. I don't listen to this one very much, but still, this is a pretty good album. She's pretty good. She's got a great voice, and I don't know if y'all are familiar with the movie. What's that name of that movie? Burlesque. She was in that movie Burlesque, so y'all probably know which movie I'm talking about. Yeah, if you've seen Burlesque, you know she has a big voice. So this is one of the this is one of her records that's really popular, and I like this one. Next one I got is Disturbed. Oh yeah, Disturbed the Sickness. I got this one on. I got this one also on CD and cassette tape too. The cassette tapes. I'll show you all my cassette tape collection in another video. But this is one that is really one of my favorite rock bands. Then I've got this band. I got Evanescence, and this is their album Fallen. I got this rock band, and they're pretty good. Amy Lee is really good. She has got a great voice on this album. So yeah, this is one album that I really like. A B C D. Then I've got Green Day. Oh yeah, Green Day, one of the best punk rock bands around. This is one of my favorites, and this is one album that really I really listen to the most of their album is this one. But that's not the only Green Day record I've got. I've also got this one. Oh yeah, this was their first album that came out. This one was in I'm looking on the back of it to try to find the year that this one was made. It was, I think in the 90s this one was made. 1994 this album was made. This album was made in 1994, and there's some pretty good songs on this one. One of their most popular ones that they played on the radio before was "When I Come Around," and that song is on this record. So if you know that song, you know. So if you know this, if you heard that song "When I Come Around," you'll know it's from this album. And that's not the only one I've got. I've got this one here too. Green Day, God Greatest Hits, God's Favorite Band. And this has all their songs from their albums. This is from their albums. American Idiot, like the first one I showed you. It's also from their album. It's also like many of their albums. Most of their greatest hits from all their albums is on this vinyl here. Then another one I got, one of the classic hard rock bands from the year I was born. This band here. Oh yeah, this band here. Guns N' Roses. They are one of my favorite all-time hard rock bands. I've got a T-shirt that I have a GNR T-shirt that has this cross on there, and you know I'm a die-hard fan of this band. If I've got a band shirt that has this front logo on it, and this one was made the year I was born. And then I've got Katy Perry. Oh yeah, I've got Katy Perry's album Teenage Dream on this one. Now a lot of y'all are familiar with the traditional black vinyl records. This vinyl record, when you open it up, it ain't black. The vinyl records in here are white. They're white like the color whipped cream, because the album here, her album Teenage Dream is candy themed. So the vinyl record, the color of the vinyl record is white. So it's like, so the white kind of resembles the color of whipped cream, because whipped cream is kind of a sweet treat, kind of. So yeah, I've got this album here, and this is one of my favorites of hers. And Firework, everybody probably knows that song. It's on here. Firework is on here. California Girls is on here. And Teenage Dream is on this album here. So if you know those songs, you'll know it's from this record. And then, next record, JoJo's album, Mad Love. I was finally happy to find out that she came out with a new album, and it was this one. So, one of her most popular songs, you guys probably know, is F Apologies, or fuck apologies, whatever, however you say it. Excuse my language, but however you say it, that's the song that's on here. One of the best songs she has ever had on here. So, I got that one. Well, this one's not really this one's not really something I listen to. But I got Keith Urban's album. I get his album, Ripcord. I'm not much into country music as I once was, but he is pretty good. But even though I don't really listen to this vinyl record, my brother-in-law, my sister and brother-in-law gave me this album. And to tell you the truth, I'm just not into country music as I once was. I was before, but not so much anymore. But hey, it's from my sister and brother-in-law, so I'm gonna keep it, even if I don't listen to it. Now here's another good album, Kid Rock, Devil Without a Cause. I got this album. This was his first album. And if you know the song Cowboy, you know it's from this album. Cowboy, Devil Without a Cause, you know those two songs are from this album. And then I've got Maroon 5. I've got their album 5. And this one has the song Animals on it. If you've heard of Maroon 5 and you heard the song Animals and the song Sugar, you know it's from this album. If you're a fan of Maroon 5, you know it's on this album. Now this one I don't listen to as much either, but I still listen to it every great once in a while. I listen to this one every great once in a while, but I'm more into rock, heavy metal, and pop mostly. So, but this one's still a pretty good album. So I bought this because I still like this album, and I do like Maroon 5, and I will listen to them. Okay. Next album. She was just at the Super Bowl. She was just at today's Super. She was just at the Super Bowl. I think it was this year she was at the Super Bowl. But you know who she is. Rihanna. Oh yeah, you know her. So this album has her song "Hard" featuring Jeezy. But her most popular song is "Rude Boy." If you know the song "Rude Boy," you know it's from you know what album of hers is from. This one. And I got a soundtrack to one of the best movies around. A Star Is Born. Oh yeah, I got this one, and this is one of the best movies I have ever seen. And there's a lot of good songs on this one. So if you've seen that movie, you got to get yourself the soundtrack. And then I've got the Steve Miller Band. Oh yeah, Steve Miller Band, greatest hits 74 to 78. Yeah. And this one has "Take the Money and Run." If you know this, if you heard that song, you know that song. And one of their other popular songs is "Jet Airliner." That's a good song of theirs. And "The Joker." If you're into classic rock, you've heard the Steve Miller Band. You've heard that song "The Joker." You'll know what band sings that song. This band. Now, like I said, I don't listen to rap very much, but this is a classic. This is a classic. I could not pass up buying this one. I don't listen to it very often, but it's this album. This is a classic 90s album by Snoop Dogg. Now, I don't listen to this one very much, but hey, I couldn't pass up a good classic. So, now this one I have listened to it a few times. Like I said, I'm not much into rap, but like I said, I'll still listen to this one every once in a while. But this one is a classic from the early 90s. Then I've got somebody who used to do country music when she was about in her teens. Now went to pop though, but I'll give you a hint who she is. She used to sing that song. She sings the song. One of her songs. "We Are Never Getting Back Together." That song. If you know that song, you know who I'm talking about. Her. I've got her album on this album. Now, like I said, I don't listen to country music as much, but she is the only exception. I'll listen to. But I will never buy her pop music. I really liked it better when she was doing this kind of stuff. When she was doing this music. And that's not the only album I've got of hers. Fearless, I've got the Platinum Edition. I've got 2 on vinyl record. So this one has her song "Love Story." You know that song, and that was a favorite of mine when I was in high school. I used to like to listen to that song of hers. And "White Horse" is a good song of hers. They're on this album, but since this is the Platinum Edition, it has a few other songs. And one of the songs that I really like is the song "Jump Then Fall." That's a good song of hers. So that's it for my vinyl record collection. And right now, I'm going to show you my Crosley Cruiser portable turntable. Looks just like, looks like this. My Crosley Cruiser portable turntable. And I play vinyl records on this thing all the time. And it's portable, so it folds up like this. And you can carry it like a briefcase. And there's speakers on the side of there. So this thing was about $100 when I bought it. So yes, it's cheap. But this thing has lasted me for 3 or 4 years. This thing has lasted me. And it is still going. Anyway, I got that. And I've got just some cleaning things just to clean my vinyl records. So anyway, guys, I just thought I'd show y'all my vinyl record collection. So if any of y'all out there are as big of a vinyl record collector as I am, then this video is for you. So if you have any questions about my collection, you can put them down in the comments section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And I will see y'all next time.